Well, hello friends. This is Bruce Conn reporting here from the shores of one of the Great Lakes. This is Lake Ontario. I'm standing on the land here on the coast in northern New York State, and you can see the lake behind me. And of course, the Great Lakes are called Great Lakes because they are so large. In fact, they are like inland seas. In fact, if you take all of the Great Lakes together, or what we specifically call the Laurentian Great Lakes here on the border of the United States and Canada, you find that this is the largest surface freshwater system in the entire world. And all of this ultimately flows out through the mighty St. Lawrence River and into the ocean from there. This is because of the magnitude of the water, of course. These lakes have a lot of impact on climate, on the environment in general. They also provide lots of recreational opportunities. In fact, I don't know if you can see it down here, but there's actually a bathing beach here with lots of sand and bathers here in the summertime. It's also an important place for sport fisheries, and it's also a very important place for transport. In fact, this is called, all of the Great Lakes together are called America's fourth coast, after the Atlantic, the Pacific, the Gulf of Mexico. Then you have the Great Lakes and the St. Lawrence Seaway. And of course you have major ports, Chicago, Detroit, Toronto, Buffalo, and so on, many ports along the Great Lakes. But because of the transport, you also have a movement of a lot of materials and a lot of animals and plants. And so when we study invasive species, we're especially interested in the Great Lakes, and in fact have been studying invasive species in the Great Lakes for more than 30 years out of my laboratory. We're especially interested in the movement of aquatic mollusks, freshwater mollusks, the most important being zebra mussels that we have studied for years. But in the same way that mosquitoes carry viruses and other pathogens to people and to animals, snails can carry various types of parasitic worms that can also infect animals and people. And so we keep our eye on the snails not only because of their own environmental impact, but because of the fact that they can cause the introduction or the buildup of various types of pathogens. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work along the shores here looking for these snails, studying the invasive ones in particular, as well as those that are native, and compete with the invasives. And we'll continue to work toward trying to make our environment here safer and healthier for everyone. I'll check back in with you over the week and while we're up here in the St. Lawrence area doing various research. And so in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, have a great time. Goodbye.